Check me out. Don't I look good? I know I do. It's a glow up, baby.
Hi, welcome back to The Close Show, episode 10, I think. Grab a cuppa or a vino, bit of fizz, whatever your preference, settle back and let me know what you think. If you're not subscribed already, please hit subscribe. Please hit like, but most of all, please comment. I'd love for you to interact with me a lot more so we can have the chats, because that's what I'm really interested in. I love a good chat, and a lot of my followers on Instagram will always give their opinions, and I don't really get it here that much. So I'm really looking forward to you being a little bit more talkative to me. Coming up in today's show, we are visiting the St. Vincent's charity shop in Dorset Street, and wait until the end of this video because I have the best tip ever. I'm not even joking. The shop is full of stunning dresses. Barb's and I went along and we went to have a look for communion and confirmation dresses and outfits, and I styled 2 outfits I think you'll enjoy.
So, Chloe, where we are today?
Okay, Barb, so we are in St. Vincent's at charity shop. I think it's in Dorset Street. It's like at the end of Drumcondra Bridge. And today we are looking for communion/confirmation outfits for the mom. And I've already seen a few dresses that I think are going to work really well. And I'm going to style 2 outfits in this charity shop for you guys. I'm going to do a bit of a voiceover here because the audio was not the best and I don't want to hurt your ears. So St. Vincent's had an absolutely gorgeous array of dresses, beautiful dresses, all ranging from 10, 12, 15 euros. I think the blue one that I'm going to show you at the end was 30. Very different styles, very different brands. Barbara asked me what my top tips are. So here are a couple of the top tips that I look for. So the first thing is I go in with a purpose. And in this case, we're going communion and confirmation shopping. So what outfits would a mum wear to communions and confirmations? And my goal here was to find 2 or 3 outfits that I could put together and show you how easily it is to put together beautiful outfits for, 20, 30 euros. So this dress here that I'm looking at, I was saying how amazing it is with all the ruching. It's super flattering. Barb's was saying it's the kind of thing you pick up, but you wouldn't necessarily try on. And I'm saying try everything on when you go to a charity shop. Do not be afraid to put something on because you will leave behind a gem if you don't try it on. So at this point, I had a ton of dresses. My arm was getting heavy. I actually looking at that one for Barb. I thought that was beautiful, really suit her. That's about 14 to 16. Again, the dresses were displayed very, very well. They were also labelled and sized very well. The other thing I wanted to say was when I go charity shopping, I try and avoid fast fashion brands such as Shein and so on, because obviously if you're going to buy something like that, you may as well just buy it new because the thing falls apart in the wash, pretty fast afterwards. They're not made very well. I do look for different labels, different brands that you won't find on the high streets. This dress particularly took my eye because it's a real classic mom dress for communion confirmation. Super flattering when it's in the right size on your body, very form fitting, kind of gives you that hourglass shape, an amazing color. I thought that was stunning. Just spotted a Lennon Courtney beautiful blouse here. I think that might have been in one of the first collections they brought out, Kilkenny design. Absolutely stunning. I think that was about 14 euros or 12 euros or something like that. Absolute steal for nothing. And I was just saying it would have been super expensive if you bought it new, and it looked brand new. I also told Barb if she didn't take it, I would. It was just too beautiful to leave behind. At this point, I have an arm weighed down, full of dresses to go and try on. I have to stop. I'm literally saying I just don't understand why people just don't shop more in charity shops. And then I went on to say I was wrecking the place. Over here, I'm just talking about the dresses that I'm about to try on. I'm showing you the selection that I picked. Again, way too many because I just couldn't make my mind up. That's a dress for Barb. I think that would be more for her. But again, you could belt that. It would be beautiful. This blue dress here, I'll show that to you later on. That green one I thought was stunning. Beautiful prints going on here as well. And all these, I thought that was absolutely gorgeous. These ones I am going to try on and make an outfit out of. This one I didn't try on, but I just wanted to show. It's such a beautiful classic dress, very 1950s, 1960s style. It would just be gorgeous. You can imagine that in the races as well. Beautiful hat, little jacket, little bolero, stunning. That I thought was so pretty. Like, these dresses are all 10, 12, 14 euros, and they're gorgeous. They're spotless. There's nothing wrong with them. This one here I thought was beautiful. These are all different types of brands as well. There's no fast fashion brands in any of these dresses I'm showing. That one had so much print you could pick anything up off. This one I thought was very much like a Victoria Beckham design. It wasn't VB. However, if you look closely at the cut, it's exactly how she tailors her dresses. Goes cinches right in at the waist. Stunning. Still obsessing over this dress. I did ask Barb, how many dresses should I be trying on? She said, I think you should only really do about 3. I was like, will I do 4? She said, no. Well, I said, will I do 2? And she said, no, do 3. Okay. I said, which one between that and the pink one? And she said, do the print one. I said, okay. So I chose those because in the right size, they're very flattering on. And they're very form-fitting and give you an hourglass shape. This one here, I just thought was so funky, just beautiful and pretty. Kind of my kind of print and color. So I thought, okay, I have to try that one on. So here I'm talking about, okay, let's go and find some accessories, some jackets, and some accessories that we can now style up to beautiful outfits fit for communion confirmations for the moms. These are the dresses I chose that I'm going to try on. Then I went over to the blazers. It wasn't a huge selection in comparison to the dresses, but this white blazer will do the trick for all 3 dresses. The ruching on the arms is great as well. Kind of makes it a little bit more modern. And it's a great silhouette. It's from H&M. I think actually that one was about 12 euros. And then that peachy blazer would look beautiful against the blue, but it's not very form-fitting. So we'll try it on and see. However, if you're ever in doubt, white, I mean, literally it's a neutral colour, cannot go wrong, and it brightens everything up as well. Then I had this gorgeous gold metallic shoe. Good size heel on that one. I think it was 20 euros or something, 12 euros, Irish brand, size 41, my size, absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to go try those on with the dresses. And here's the first one. So you can see that beautiful, I just think that green pattern dress is gorgeous. It's a fit and flare. You see what I mean with the blazer, can't go wrong with that. It's actually pulling some of the white out in the dress. And then that purple pattern bag is just popping everything. The purple against the green is just beautiful. Ignore my pale, wobbly white knees, long, saggy, old knees, I should say. That dress isn't hitting me at the most flattering length. But all in all, I think this outfit is really, really gorgeous. And I'm just going to try it on. I think I'm going to take the jacket off now, the blazer off, and show you what the dress looks like without it. There we go. Very high neck as well on that. If you've got a smaller chest, that's a beautiful fit. So yeah, it was gorgeous. Then this is the second one. This is the multicolored, kind of very muted tones in this, kind of peaches, grays, lavender, purple, whites. So I didn't even have to change the accessories, the blazer, everything goes. Literally just swapped out the dresses and the bag, the blazer, and the neck piece that I'm wearing, and the shoes go perfectly well. This is also a great form-fitting dress if you are it gives you an hourglass shape is what I'm trying to say. Once you have this dress in your size, it's very, very flattering on. I think I show it now without the blazer now in a second as well. I'm not sure. I think I'm talking about giving my best modelling poses there to Barb. But you should see it now in a second without the blazer on. There we go. And you can see there's a lot of peach in that. So really you could have gone with a, even maybe that peachy blazer that we tuck in as well, might have gone with that. But you can't go wrong with the white. It just really pops it as well. And then I think we're going to move on now in a second to my favorite dress, which is, I don't know what I'm yapping on about there. My goodness, I don't stop talking. Is this beautiful, come on, here we go. This beautiful blue dress, royal blue dress. What got me about this dress is the cut of it. And it is a complete rip-off of Victoria Beckham's designs. Even that paneling on the side is exactly what she does. It's a stunning fit and flare at the end, and it really drops at my perfect leg length as well, the most flattering, slimmest part of my leg. And then you can see those beautiful kind of puffy billowing sleeves. I didn't want to put the blazer over this in the end because I just didn't want to cut off that shape. It's just absolutely gorgeous, this dress. really was quite obsessed with this. You don't even have to do much to style it because she's just such a piece by herself. I asked Barb what your favourite outfit was and she said this was too. So we were both in agreement that that was our favourite dress out of all three. And again, all these dresses were 12 to 14 euros in St. Vincent's charity shop in Dorset Street. I just spotted some great shoes here. These Kurt Geigers. 20 euros if you're brave enough to wear that heel. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're in great condition. There are some stunning shoes here. Absolutely gorgeous. Check those out. Summertime. 15 euros, immaculate condition. Loafers. Lots of different styles. Lots of different brands. Really cool stuff here. Really cool. Barbara, what are you buying?
I couldn't resist the shirt.
No, the Lennon Courtney one?
Yeah.
Like absolute steal, full on designer. How much was it?
That was 12.
12 euros.
Yeah.
That is like you're robbing the thing. And then I got that little necklace. That's just such a great accessory for accessorizing a beachwear when you're on the beach and you want something light and really pop your bikinis and your swimsuits. Yay, you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just leaving Vincent on Dorset Street. Very happy Barb and I. Gorgeous purchases. I hope you enjoyed and to studio. The biggest tip of charity shops. You ready? Here it is. If you're looking for something specific, which is what I always say, you know, when you're going into a charity shop, if you're looking for an outfit, a specific dress, whatever it might be, if you don't see anything on the shop floor, ask them what they have in the back for what you're looking for. Ask them, do they have that dress, that skirt, that top, whatever it might be in the back. Let me show you a clip of what ADHD Skerries have, not in their shop, but 2 doors up, a whole entire another shop full, crammed to the brim of beautiful things donated that have not yet made it to the shop floor. Look how pretty these dresses are. These are dresses that aren't even on the shop floor yet. Look how gorgeous that is. That would be so stunning on somebody who's into that kind of Laura Ashley type vibe. So pretty, beautiful quality. Stunning dress. I mean, this would be a beautiful bridesmaid's dress. Imagine that. Or if you're going to a Deb's, absolutely gorgeous. Black tie, summertime, stunning. This is another stunning. Look at this. This is so pretty. I would say this is vintage. There's no label on her, but that beautiful summer greeny mint green type color again would be stunning for a bridesmaid, would be stunning for even a wedding, any special occasion coming up. And what I love about this is it comes in, you've got ruching here, so it really would help disguise any lumps and bumps that you have, and it's good arm coverage as well. I don't know how much this is. This is stock that hasn't even been put out on the floor, so we're very privileged to be looking at this today. But this another stunning dress with the tag on, Lay Lane or something, Ivy Lane, sorry, apologies. Beautiful summer dress, stunning wrap. Isn't that gorgeous? That is, if you are after something special in your wardrobe, this is stunning. This is so beautiful. It is super delicate. It's stunning quality. It's from the Closet Lover. I am pretty sure, look at this. Look what I just saw. Frank Usher. This is a 2-piece. Now it's a bigger size. She's a size 18. Anybody looking for something very special for, again, an occasion, wedding, communion, confirmation, even mother of the bride, this is absolutely stunning. It's not even out on the floor. None of these right now are out on the floor. Last but not least, there are so many hidden treasures in this shop. Truly, look how pretty this is. Again, if you're into that kind of Laura Ashley romantic type of vibe, this is just, it's a raincoat. It's absolutely stunning. So pretty. Fleeced inside as well. It's Powell Craft, medium to large. Look at that. How beautiful is that? I hope that was helpful. I honestly don't know why more people don't shop in charity shops. There is just such great stuff to be found. Yes, you have to look, but that's okay. Have a dig around. It's where the fun is. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the show. Please like and subscribe if you do. Please share this to anybody that you think would enjoy it. Coming up next week, I absolutely want to address the whole age thing around clothes because it's a hot topic. There's so much I want to talk about on this show. And if there's anything specifically you want to hear me talk about, just put it in the comments and we'll bring it up. I want this to be very much an open forum as well. We will have the reality styling back very soon. But in between that, I want to have almost debates going on here too, because I could talk about style forever. The whole point of style, it's subjective. There really isn't any right or wrong. Once it's flattering to your shape, go for it. Do what you want. Wear your personality on your skin. That's what style is all about. Look what I'm wearing today. This is Rian Hanora. It does have a little raincoat to go with it. Have a look at my IG at Clothes Muse and you'll see the full outfit. But this is Rian Hanora, an Irish designer. She's completely sustainable and she leaves no scraps behind. And I love everything she stands for. Anyway, till then, have a great week. Stay safe and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye.
Stop together, girl, get in your bag. Wait.